Hi, Miss Girl. The fact that you just clicked on this video, first, I want to hug you. Second, I want to freaking shake you. Because your insecurity is ruining your life, and you might not even know it. Obviously, I'm gonna say what everyone else is saying. You are good enough, obviously, everyone is, but there's a real big difference from knowing that intellectually and actually feeling that. And the feeling part is probably where you're struggling. We want to make sure that we integrate, okay, and not just keeping this as knowledge so that we can actually change our lives, so that we can actually step into our full potential. So let's break this down. Okay, you don't feel good enough when you're feeling jealous or envious of your friends. You feel like you're in a competition with other people, look-wise, personality-wise, job-wise, grades-wise, whatever-wise. You tuck in your belly at social settings. I see you. You want everyone to like you by doing things you actually don't want to do. And these are just some of the things. The fact is, you can never reach your full potential if you keep acting like that. There's just no way. And all of your insecurities come back to one thing and one thing only: your inner dialogue. Think about it for real. Who in the real world is actually telling you that you aren't good enough? Okay, I will admit, there are some evil freaking people in this world. Yeah, rude ass people who will tell you aren't good enough. But when we truly get honest with ourselves, who is it who's telling you that you aren't good enough? It's probably yourself. And here's the thing, right? When you keep repeating things to yourself, when you, in a lot of situations, tell yourself, I'm not good enough for this, I'm not good enough for this, I'm not good enough for this, that feeling that is attached to those words is gonna be attached to you. And now it's a part of you. This is why you often hear some people who says that they're really shy, they don't dare to do anything, they're really quiet. It's often, well, people can be quiet. I'm a quiet person normally. People can be really quiet when it comes to their insecurities, people who don't want to speak out in rooms, people who don't want to express their opinions, and they'll be seen as shy, right? Because now it's a part of their personality, so now it's just who they are, which is so not true. It's because they've told themselves a statement on repeat that has believed them to believe that they aren't good enough. You could do the same thing, but the other way around, but we don't do that because, first of all, that goes straight against what we've already told ourselves, that we aren't good enough. To say suddenly, I am good enough, feels weird. It feels fake. It feels like that's not me. It is you, but you just have to repeat it a number of times in a number of different situations for you to start believing in that. The truth is that when you can change your inner dialogue, you can change everything. So to make yourself feel good enough, I have taken in a few examples from my own personal life that I hope can help you on your journey towards feeling better about yourself. First one is to just appreciate yourself. Write down these statements that you want to use, that you ultimately want to feel, that maybe right now feels kind of fake to say out loud. And the whole process can also seem pretty fake and uncomfortable, all the things we don't want to feel, which is exactly why you should do it. Like, put it on a post-it note, hang it on a mirror, hang it on your closet, whatever. Put it on your phone, put a timer on your phone. Start telling yourself nice things about yourself. Yes, you might not believe in it in the beginning, but repeating it frequently will have you believe in it in no time, just like you convinced yourself that you weren't good enough. Taking yourself out and actually date yourself a little bit is a very, very healthy way of getting to know yourself. I recently just did that. I was in the movies the other day watching Wicked, which I can definitely recommend. Such a good movie. But I'm gonna be honest, it's been a while since I've taken myself out on an actual date, having a meal, going to the movies. Yeah, it's really uncomfortable, but I had such a good time. I was walking back home and I was like, this is the best date I'd been on in a long time, just because I was enjoying my own company and putting that value on myself, right? And rather than just sitting waiting at home waiting for someone to take me out, right? Might as well do it yourself and get out of your comfort zone. You might even talk to a person or two, because the minute you go out there by yourself, people are more indulged to talk to you because you are by yourself, which is also a good way to get out of your comfort zone. Get in some contact with people, get out. It's not as terrifying as it might seem. Feeling good about yourself is honestly everything to do with your standards. How are you presenting yourself in your everyday life? When these standards are high and when you feel good about the things you wear, about the car you drive, about the house you live in, how you live, the knickknacks you have around your house, when all of that is aligned, you will feel so much better and you will put a higher value on yourself. You have people saying, I don't know why the last 3 boyfriends I had all were so toxic. And I'm just like, can someone get me a mirror and just hold it up in front of them? Because you allow it. There is something that you allow that keeps you in the state of not feeling good enough. It's your inner dialogue. You allow your inner dialogue to run wild and to tell yourself over and over that you don't feel good enough. No one is doing that to you. You are doing it to yourself. So this is why I want to give you a hug, then I want to freaking shake you, because you have the responsibility to change things around and you are always good enough. Always, always, always. You can also start telling yourself that you're always doing your best and your best is always good enough. Do that in every single situation. You will come out of that fluke in no time. Honestly, you can change your whole world by changing your inner dialogue. And this was just some tips and tricks to do it. I hope that my little virtual shake did it for you. I think actually. Thank you so much for watching this far. Let me know what you think about this concept and this video in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you. I've linked to a couple more things here I think you'd be interested in watching, and I will see you in one of the next videos. Bye!